Mariakot ka kanta kali jingkylli ha ka sngi ba ar jaga dorbar senrai ka yung dorbar thau an ka jala Meghalaya ha ka khat khandai tarik unai lor ar jar pulai unong thau an ka VPP na nong kram Bah Ardent basayumaj ula yeng ban Dawa na ulampang ka yeng ban amsha ban kali ne ban yathir yakimat ki bia syriem kumjuh la ka de ha ka dur ka jingkylli ka 0 hour notice ki motion lani ki special motion namar kan surwa kai ka por Bah Ardent ulai nuksa bagidan ki benta ki ïakren halo drugs haki jingkylli ki 0 hour notice bat la ïakren ya ka jo shi ka jo kan chupen lut kai ya ka por ya ka dinga mat jing dawa Bah Ardent la kersan ru daw ba preston ten song sembut menteri rang ba ka jala Dr. Mukul sangmau nong thauan ka TMC nalor menteri rang ba konrat ki sangma halor ka ni ulampang ka yeng Thomas sangma ulakular ba ka office yung kan sapet banya ya ka ni
question sir is concerned it says that it shall not repeat in the same session in substance a question already answered or to which an answer has been refused. So normally when we submit the questions, discuss about the menace of drugs and again 0 hour notice on drugs and again questions. So we are just repeating and just wasting our time and we lose discussing some other relevant, very important issue. So sir, may I request, sir, if we can avoid repetition of the same issue.
Be it 0 hour notice or maybe it resolution, then even the short duration discussion, special motion, it is related to each other. Sir, your good office, if they can study well, combine it together, then we'll have one subject where we can debate and we can have time properly to discuss about it. Otherwise, I think even if we continue for 2 months, 3 months of the session, there's no point. I mean, we cannot end it all. So I would also like to support the submission made by the honourable member, sir. Your good office, we leave it to your good office. If you can walk it out in such a way, I'm very sure we will be able to save a lot of time, sir.
Yes, the point is noted. We will.
I'm sure this very important matter has been raised through the relevant Rule 300 under the Rules of Procedure and Conduct of Business pertaining to specifically taking up the business. I think it will be appropriate at the time of finalizing the list of business for the day to see that they are not repeated. And then usually the convention has always been that if there is a identical question, they are clubbed together also and the members are called. So I think Honourable Speaker may kindly invite the members also if there is an identical question, because usually every member would like that their questions are admitted, but identical questions are always clubbed together. That's the practice and convention.
Mr. Speaker, sir, I would also like to join the rest of the members. It's a very good suggestion, sir, number one. And number two, sir, I would also like to suggest that the different provisions under which the different matters and issues are raised have different time frames to be given. For example, in a 0 hour, normally we've seen the convention in Parliament that an honourable member just raises the relevant point and is given about 10-15 seconds to 30 seconds to bring up the issue. Whereas in our assembly in the House, it becomes a debate or more of a complete motion where the person is allowed to speak for about 10-15 minutes. Matter is important, sir, but the provisions as per the rules must be followed is what I'm saying, sir. And hence, if there is an issue that is important, let it be a special motion or be a motion. And in the process of not giving the appropriate time to that appropriate provision under which the subject has been brought out, we are actually kind of diluting the entire, the rule book and really not giving importance to different provisions that are there in the House. And more importantly, we are wasting a lot of time. The short duration discussions have becomes more like a motion and a resolution at times. Sometimes it goes on for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then we can't take up the motions and resolutions. So I would like to appeal to you, sir, if those provisions as per the rules and the timings could be maintained so that we are adhering to the rules, number one, and number two, we are making maximum utilization of the time that is allotted at the House, sir.
The point is noted. This office will look into the matter seriously, and repetition of questions is regretted by this House.